Hello and welcome to World of Warbirds. I'm Bryan Pierce. Please sign up at my Patreon to get episodes earlier, bonuses, to have a say on future content, and to interact with me and other Warbirders directly. But mainly you'll have the satisfaction of helping keep this podcast going. You can also toss me a tip via PayPal at WOWB17, or even just drop me a review. Thank you for your support. Now on to the show. Hello Warbirders. So there's been a lot of demand out there for releasing the list. In the summer of 2025, everyone seems curious about what is on the list. There has been sufficient demand on the comments and feedback, some of it almost threatening, in order to justify this episode, which will be a bonus for all and outside the regular release schedule, where I finally reveal what and who is on the list. Oh wait, just to confirm, the list that I'm talking about is my Warbird to-do list. What list did you think I was talking about? Kidding aside, here's a glimpse into the so far highly classified document. Joshua from Patreon asked for the Gloucester Meteor, which is a jet, but it is from my era, and the Sukhoi Su-6, which was a Soviet ground attack aircraft. There is a hybrid propeller rocket version that is really interesting. Luke Zilkstra from Patreon asked about the Brewster Buffalo, and I brought that one up too during the Corsair episode because I want to know what the heck was going on with that company. An interwar American fighter interceptor called the Curtiss-Wright CW was also requested, as was the F-15C. Now you jet jockeys don't get too excited. This has nothing to do with the modern F-15. Yes, it was at least partly powered by a jet, but was another one of those mixed propulsion hybrids of the 1940s. The Dornier DO-335 Pfeil and Arado AR-234 were both added by Patreon supporter Leon, and I'm looking forward to both of those, except for the pronunciation of Pfeil. Except for Michelle Pfeiffer, P and F don't go very well together in English, and I always get so much grief for my German pronunciation. Actually, German speakers, maybe let me know right now how you actually pronounce that word. Kirk Fietland wanted the Blom & Voss BV-138 Sea Dragon, and it looks fun. Also, what a great name too, Sea Dragon. So I have a sub-list called The Weirdo File, and Justin from Patreon's Italian SM92 belongs on it. No, Justin's not the weirdo. The plane is. It looks like a P-38 Lightning and a North American F-82 twin Mustang ended up having a baby while vacationing in Italy. Very cool looking bird. He also suggested the Canadian CF-100 Canuck, which, to be honest, has a lot up against it being made. It's not from my era, and I'm not sure how keen Tanner is about doing this jet. I may have to put it in a Canada Day special or something. Two that I will have no trouble diving into are the Westland Whirlwind, suggested by Patreon supporter Mark Saravi, and the HS-129 offered by Randy Lucas from Patreon also. One of the nice things about Patreon is the group and individual chats that spring up in that community. Evan A. Payne brought up the Bernelli CBY-3 Loadmaster, which was an unconventional transport aircraft that was designed by an American engineer and built in Canada in 1944 by Canadian Car and Foundry Company. It's in my weirdo file because, yeah, it's weird. Brian O'Connor has a thing for Polish aircraft. And I've done one, but yes, I need to do more. He has requested the PZL-37 and PZL-23. Another guy named Michael, who goes by handle GoalieDad73, asked for the Bolton Defiant. And yes, I've never covered the concept of turret fighters yet. And yes, that one will be included in that series. Anthony Adicott from Perth, Australia, has also had several requests in, including the Fairy Barracuda, which I got excited about while making the Hellcat episode because it was included in that one. He also asked for the BTD Destroyer. The Douglas BTD Destroyer is a really interesting combination American dive bomber and torpedo bomber developed for the US Navy. Shout out to my Aussie listeners. I have more listeners from down under than my own Canucks. Now, I get a ton of requests for the cool kids of the Warbird world. Spitfires, P-47 Thunderbolt, P-51 Mustang, and B-29. You guys know my policy of holding some of those back just to keep the interest up, and also because they get plenty of attention elsewhere. But I have given you the B-17, and I did give you the German fighters Bf-109 and FW-190. Casper from Patreon has asked for the Polikarpov I-16 or Petyakov PE-2 Buck. And I should bring up Tanner. As a collaborator, she has her own section of the list. No, not for what she's going to do, but for what she wants me to do. She's got multiple requests, including the IAR-80 and IAR-81C, which was a Romanian fighter and ground attack aircraft with the longest nose that I've ever seen. Well, I've brought up Tanner, so I should address her future contributions. I think the Douglas A4 Skyhawk and the North American Rockwell OV-10 Bronco are on her list. She asked me to tell you that the Bronco, which is a turboprop, is half jet, so don't bully her in the comments, please. She's even busier than I am, and I'm totally happy with anything that she contributes. So why does it take so long for a suggestion to become a show? Well, firstly, if you're suggesting outside of Patreon, I'm sorry, but I have to give those guys priority, as they actually support me. Otherwise, most of the show is created between 5 and 6:30 a.m. For example, it is presently 5:36 a.m. as I record this. Remember, I have a whole other day job, and each episode involves research, writing, sound recording, sound editing, and then publishing. For YouTube videos, add in video editing. Each step requires hours, and I'd love to do more, but right now, this is about the pace that I can handle. Lastly, I have some breaking news. It looks like the disappearing episode problem has now been fixed. My whole library should now be available. I encourage you all to keep commenting and suggesting. If you want your suggestions to have more weight, join my crew. It's a great community. To those who are Patreon members, I really appreciate it, and please continue to reach out with any feedback. Until next time.